Welcome to Nerdities. Bitches.
Ho, 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 and jolly happy shit like that. Merry Christmas, my little bottom feeders and underachievers. It's time for the weekend. I am your host, Justin, as always, joined by...
Mike.
Kyle.
Ben. Joe.
And we all wish you the merriest of what? I don't fucking know, but whatever.
You all sound dead inside.
Dude, this might have been the first night where I was like, I think I'm going to tell them I'm not doing the show.
Aww. Yeah, you look pretty wiped.
I'm not, like, it's all mental.
Well, I can wipe you.
Yeah. But whatever. That's not what we're here for. We're here for silly questions, silly responses, and it's all Christmas flavored. So, Mike has a question du jour.
Yeah, I didn't have a pre-planned question until I ran into something strange online. And this isn't one of those ones where you have to think for a while about it. I'm going to lay out a premise that I saw, and you're going to have a gut reaction, and I'd like you to give me that reaction. There's a thing going around, maybe not going around, maybe schmucks online are trying to make it happen, where they're putting edible glitter into gravy.
Ew.
Thank you. There's a gut reaction I was hoping for. Would that put you off the gravy? And not just like the people who are doing it, not just a little to kind of like, no, it looks like an oil slick. It looks like a cosmic oil slick.
Would it put me off the gravy? No. Would I absolutely punch whoever did it in the throat? Yes.
Okay.
Because edible glitter it's one of those things where like it's fine on the super rare occasion as long as it makes sense. But now that everybody's trying to glitterify everything, I want to kill them all.
I'm not eating that gravy.
Yeah.
Nope.
The guys who are actually eating right now, thoughts?
It's a disgrace. I said my piece.
It's deep in this one.
Do you want to know my first two gut reactions? Because I had two.
Two. Yes, I want to know this process.
My first gut reaction was, this sounds like food news, and I think we have enough of that. Why are you bringing it on to a second show? That was my first gut reaction. And my second gut reaction was, all glitter is edible glitter if you've got any balls.
These are two valid points. They're not the gut reactions I was expecting, so I'm going to have to ask you outright, would you eat it?
Would I eat it? Yes. Would I buy it? Absolutely not.
Okay. I just wanted to get a good survey of because to me, I'd try it to see if it ruins the flavor. But yeah, I'd be looking at it like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't change the flavor of anything.
Does it make your dookie twinkle?
If there's enough in it, yes.
That's my contribution.
It makes me think about something. So, like, you remember the vajazzle trend?
The concept of it, I don't think I ever saw it applied.
Megan loves that. She used to grab... I have so many hoodies she just took and just started putting glittered gems and shit on it.
No, I was talking about the ones that would, like, put the gems around the vajayjay.
Oh, I thought you meant bedazzle.
Well, that's where it came from. That's why it was called vajazzling.
It's a cousin of it.
Yes.
Oh, that was on Blue Mountain State.
Sure.
I'm sure a few people covered it.
Yeah. I wonder, since the edible glitter is becoming popular, do we see an increase of sparkly vaginas with the edible glitter?
Will there be? Yes. Will we see it? No.
No, I know I won't.
I'm with Mike.
I think sparkly penis and buttholes is more like it.
You know what? We could. We all have the internet. We could be a thing we see.
Oh, see, yes.
Yes,
not
see.
Not like
no.
Up close and
Experience?
personal.
No. Interact with? No.
If you had the opportunity though, would you enjoy the edible glitter on the?
I don't think I'd mind it there. I think it wouldn't get in the way.
Yeah, would it get in
And
the
you
way?
look
Would it add anything for you? You're like, oh, it's sparkly.
No.
It's sparkly now.
It depends on the lighting.
Oh, okay, true.
If it's dimly lit, but there's some like candles in the room, so you get that flickering effect on that sparkle. I think
That's
it's
kind
do
of fucking
something
nice.
magical. I'm not saying necessarily like Merlin or Doctor Strange, but maybe Mickey magical. Mickey with the book.
Okay, because like I'm thinking application here, like strip club, cheeks covered in the fucking glitter dust, and spinning around a pole, disco ball.
They're already glittered up in there. It doesn't have to be edible. They're all glittery in those
True.
places.
But now you can eat it. Anyway,
I know it'd be really nice for those guys that are like fart porn because you could just
Yeah.
chuck a handful at her asshole.
And it looks like a clown throwing up.
Yeah, and just some guy's just gonna ejaculate his pants. Who knows? He might put the glitter over his wiener head, and he might.
Glitter bomb?
You know?
There's
Yeah.
gotta be a glitter file out there.
welcome to the holiday episode of the weekend titled
People fuck cars.
Sparkle Farts.
Oh, people fuck cars. That's perfect.
It's true. People do
True.
fuck cars.
It's true.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
It's weird.
I've seen it.
I don't know.
Well, I've seen it both ways. You know, like the gear shift
Excuse
thing.
me.
Oh, I've
I
seen
was-
the gear shift
I
thing,
was
yeah.
directed by the fact checkers making love to cars.
I guess because they do love the car that much.
The monkeys don't do it. They make a law.
All right. Anyways, let's move on here. Hey guys, pick a holiday movie that best describes each of us. I'll go first. For Kyle, I give him National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. For Mike, The Grinch. For Vinny, Home Alone.
Die Hard.
No, it's Home Alone. Yeah. For Joe, it's Elf.
Yeah.
And for myself, it would be the Santa Claus.
I could see you killing Santa.
Yeah.
Maybe not accidentally.
Anything could look like an accident. Next up, Joe.
So, Kyle, I gave you Jingle All the Way because I could see if the girls wanted something super bad and there was the last thing, like, there, I could see you going all out for it, just so they could get that.
Are you saying he'd be so irresponsible he wouldn't get it in advance?
That's what I was waiting for.
See,
I'm
not going that way. I'm going. He would do whatever he can to make that happen.
He would beat the shit out of a mailman in a warehouse full of Santa Clauses to get his daughters whatever they'd like. I like that, Joe.
Mike, I give you the Guardians Christmas special because you would go out of your way to bring someone joy around Christmas. Would I? Yeah.
I think Mike's more Peter Quill in that whole fucking scenario.
You know what? Yeah. I would be the one when everyone tries to cheer me up. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Did you kidnap someone for me?
Yeah.
Did you really? So yeah, Joe, in a way, that's a very good pick.
Justin, I give you Claus. I'm going from the heart with this one. You bring the power of friendship for bringing joy for Christmas.
Where do you think we're coming from? This our nutsack?
Vin,
And usually I come from my nutsack.
Good point.
Merry Christmas. I gave you Batman Returns because
Thank
you're
you.
Batman.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. That's crazy.
Don't force this, Joe. He wants
That's
you guys
insane.
to merge in 2025. Don't force it. Let it happen organically.
Dude, we have a two-piece this past week.
Dude, that was the first one I picked. Like when I was going through it, then Batman Returns was the first thing I thought
I
of.
appreciate you saying that, but Batman's a crazy vigilante. I'm just a regular guy. I could never.
And we look
would
nothing
never.
alike. I mean,
Yeah,
All right, Ben,
even though
go.
we've never been in the same room together, it's
I would never go outside the law.
Well, Batman in some things as a fully deputized person.
Was that all your 5, Joe?
Yeah, that was. Oh, and me. I don't know. I didn't do me. Elf.
Me last night.
I just changed mine for myself, by the way.
All right,
It's not related to what Joe said.
Vin, go ahead. What do you got?
For Justin, I picked Die Hard, obviously. For Joe, I picked Lethal Weapon.
What a cunt.
For Mike, I picked Nightmare Before Christmas.
Perfect.
Right?
Perfect.
For Kyle, I picked the Santa Claus just because, you're a cuddly guy.
And for yourself?
But obviously, for myself, Batman Returns.
All right.
Not really to what Joe said.
Kyle.
For myself, I picked Christmas Vacation. For Mike, I picked Scrooged.
No lie.
For Vinny, I picked Fred Claus.
Like that. That's a good movie.
For Joe, I picked Christmas with the Cranks. Because I feel like, although he might not be the person who wants to skip Christmas entirely, I feel like he would be the kind of person who would have an entire plan of what he's going to do for the holidays, and one phone call just fucks it all up and sends him into a scramble. And also the constant battle of having to succumb to peer pressure. I felt like that would need an explanation. And then Justin's obviously A Christmas Story.
Fucking hate all of you.
Beautiful.
Michael.
Basically, for myself, I picked The Ref. In preparation for tonight, I just watched it today. For Justin, I picked Prometheus. Yeah, there's a Christmas scene in Prometheus. It's a Christmas movie now.
No?
Because it features a very controlling individual that thinks he's superior to everyone else.
All right, fair.
But if that one didn't go through, I was going to go with Hot Frosty.
Thank you.
You saw that come up too?
I've seen it pop up places. I watched the pitch meeting for it.
Yeah.
It's disturbing.
Yeah.
Kyle, I also gave you Christmas Vacation, so that is your official movie. Vinny gets The Grinch because he seems like the kind of guy who would blow off the holiday or be angry about it, but deep down we know he loves all of it. It's not even fuck around.
Thank you.
Welcome. Joe gets Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas because, with the exception of his past drug use, he is the most wholesome out of all of us, and that might be the most wholesome Christmas movie ever. Despite the what was that? The bikers.
Oh, the Jug Band the River Gang.
River Bottom Nightmare Band?
There we go. Someone did it.
Beth and I watched that every Christmas. We actually saw it on Off-Broadway. Somebody did the play with live action and Muppets together. It was cool.
Wow. That's dedication.
Sounds fun. Next up, I want each of you to give your reasons for each member of the group to take over as Santa Claus.
This is maybe the hardest question.
I will begin again. Kyle is the easiest, because he's currently halfway there.
Because I'm fat and I have a beard?
Pretty much. And you're jolly.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Mike, you have a childlike essence about you.
It's the nicest way anyone's ever called me immature.
Vinny, even though most people don't want it, he loves to give his opinion and like bad advice, but like a giver nonetheless.
Thank you.
Little Joey Pravdo is a true believer.
Yeah.
He might
Santa
be
Claus.
he might be the most Jewish Christmas icon in all of entertainment. And for myself, even though I have an icy exterior, I still have a heart of gold.
People say that about me all the time. And I'm humble, too.
No one said that, sir. Okay, let's go. Let's start with Vinny on this one.
All right. Well, for Joe, I feel like he has elf DNA somewhere in his lineage, and
Okay.
I think Santa Claus is part elf, so that makes the most sense to me.
Fair.
Kyle, I just feel like he's very much like he just comes off very daddish to me, and Santa's like everyone's dad on Christmas. If that makes sense.
Okay.
Mike, I don't know why, but you scream efficiency, and in order to deliver gifts in one night, you gotta be quite efficient. And as for Justin, you're the hardest one, because like I really couldn't think of a good one until you said, I may be ice, but I have a heart of gold. I think, yeah, because you do operate in that North Pole region, 364.
Yeah.
There's one day where you're just a bright, shining light.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's why it's perfect. I could be all locked up in the North Pole somewhere the rest of the year, and then the one day everybody gets, it's like, oh, he's not such a bad guy.
Yeah. Yeah, you're more like the Futurama Santa, I guess.
Yeah. All right, Joe.
That'd be like the perfect life. You only have to interact with people one day a year.
That's it, man.
I'm not arguing.
Stop that.
So, Cal, because you're jolly. Mike, I think you'd be down with the magic, with the Santa Claus magic.
Joe, you remind me of the Babe.
The babe who doesn't prep for these shows.
Voodoo?
Hoodoo lists.
Vin, you have a big heart.
You think so?
You do.
No, that's a medical appraisal.
Oh. Justin, you have package delivery experience.
Yes, that is very fucking true. You're not wrong.
Very practical answer.
Efficient in that way. Mr. Kyle.
So Vinny gave pretty good analysis on a couple of mine. I thought about writing the elf DNA thing legitimately as a joke for Joe also. For Justin, pretty much exactly what I wrote down was the idea that he could be a miserable slave driving prick for almost the entire year and then be everybody's hero for one day.
Little Giants. One time.
Yeah, one time. That's all it takes at one time. So Vinny was actually the toughest one for me.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
I've been training a really long time. I make sure I work out daily. I eat right.
There you go.
Actually, that was a penile appraisal.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. My wieners, I could probably bench press this laptop with my wiener if I really wanted to.
Do you hold towels?
You've been doing cock push-ups?
Yeah.
How many can you do?
Well, they're assisted because they are pretty hard because I've been putting on weight. I'm on creatine. I'm 156 now.
All right, there you go. He's bulking up, so that's why he's my Santa.
There you go.
You can do more than one?
One is all you need.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I do like an isometric one, just a solid one. I just do like a
Do you
Variation on planking.
do you towel rack?
I'm beyond that. I gotta get my member pierced because I got a 25-pound kettlebell. I'm gonna start looking around.
Okay.
I get the power rack in my 20s.
Merry Cocksmiths, everybody.
I thought it already was a 25-pound kettlebell.
Oh! It's actually a 50-pound trouser snake, but who's keeping tabs?
So where was I? Oh, I didn't do Mike yet, right?
No.
So, Mike would be really good at the part of the Santa job where he gets to interact with the kids and then give them back.
Yeah.
And then for me, I mean, the biggest reason that I would be a good person to be Santa is because I've had a Santa actually ask me to be Santa. So,
you look
Yeah,
like a
approach.
Santa material.
you know,
We can get you in the union.
yeah. I mean, I found out last year that for the many years I've been asked when I'm going to take over as Santa, found out last year I'm not the only person he's asked, but still, he doesn't ask everyone. So,
Short list. I actually thought of a reason why Justin would make a par Santa. Because you would go around to each house, you'd taste their cookies, and you'd be like, ugh, I could do better. And you'd put your fucking business card down right next to the plate. And,
You're not fucking
and then you
wrong.
probably turn their TV on a web camera and then just like film yourself. And we're listen, treasure cookies, not great. Go to Sinful Creations by Justin. We're not related. I'm not him, but I know he does a good job.
Listen, if you want to make
So
Santa
horrendous.
happy next year,
He'd find one that was so horrendous he'd actually have to go into the kitchen and cook better ones.
Yeah. They wake up, they're like, what's going on? You're like, just go back to bed, Bill.
Fixing your mistakes. That's what's happening here. Am I the last?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay, I'm going to reverse direction because I thought I had a real funny gag when I was going to be like, are we sure we shouldn't have Joe be the head elf? But apparently we were all running on the same track with that one. So, I'm going to lead off. Vinny, Christmas would become much more action-packed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There would be so many explosions when things landed. Kyle, because he could make kids smile like effortlessly.
It's the jolly.
Everywhere.
It's the jolly thing.
The dad vibe I was talking about.
Justin, at the bare minimum, would be organized better, whether they liked it or not.
That's fucking right.
Those elves, those poor fucking elves.
Poor browbeaten little
I
bastard.
know. That's why they all look to Joe like, Joe, help us. How do you do it?
Union.
Remember, A, B, C. Always be cobbling.
They asked Joe, like, Joe, speak up, say something. He's like, I actually agree with Justin on this one and all the other ones, oddly enough.
But we do need to be more efficient.
There you go, Joe. You're trying to back up Vinny?
I'm Bernard.
For myself, I'd actually make sure bad kids didn't get toys. That's the best thing that I could do as Santa.
Bring back the coal.
Yeah. Trade off that list to Krampus. Make sure it actually gets done.
Yeah, I'd have a hard time not giving kids toys. They'd have to be a real piece of shit.
Nope, not me. Be like, oh, you're a little asshole? Coal. Not even coal in this economy. Lint.
Shit. I just ate that dog shit cookie next door. I'm going to take a shit in your stocking. That's what you get now.
No, that's what the bad ones get. I chew up the cookie, and then I spit it out into their fucking stocking. There you go.
And Hawk a Luger in there.
And next time, don't be a little asshole.
Yeah.
Next up, what are some of your favorite Christmas traditions spanning your lifetime from childhood to now? Let's start with Michael.
You know, I didn't really have a lot of those fun traditions. Driving around looking at lights, I miss doing that. The price of gas, you can't really do it. I specifically miss the order of things, the way the night before and the night of used to go. I go to my stepfather's parents' house for a little bit, then my dad's house, then go back home, then my dad's house when I was older. His in the morning, after my mom's house, then all the Higgins family. It was just like you knew how everything was going to go. I miss that order. Every year now it's like, what the fuck am I spending Christmas? I don't even know who's doing anything yet.
I mean, now you do.
Kind of. I know there's always a place to go, but I never know where it's going to be. I used to know exactly where I'd be going from point A to point B to C. Like, I knew what the 2 days were going to be, and it was just so comforting. That I didn't have to work for a living. The one thing we only did once, me and my mom, I really wish we'd have kept up. We painted the front window when I was like 9 years old. So much fun. We should have done it every year, but life gets in the way.
Mr. Kyle.
I don't know if I did it when I was real little, but ever since we moved when I was like 9, we always did Christmas Eve pajamas. So it was like the one gift we would all open on Christmas Eve. And most years they would be matching. So that's the thing that we do.
In your household?
Obviously cookies for Santa. The one thing that actually Jill caught the fury of one of the first years we were dating because she was trying to save time, and she started decorating the Christmas tree without me. So that's pretty much been like a tradition my whole life. Has been, even if all the other decorations are up, and even if the tree is up, and even if the lights are already on the tree, we wait for whoever's in the house to all be together to do the ornaments for the tree. This is one that Jill and I started, is at least one night in December, we do hot chocolate in the car and drive around and look at Christmas lights. And then the last tradition that I've had, probably not as long as the pajama tradition, but as long as I can remember, probably since we lived in Barnegat, was they've had the same Santa for like at least the last 25 years for sure.
75 years.
So interacting with that Santa and Mrs. Claus, either getting a picture with them or going to a breakfast with them or just seeing them drive by, it's like something with them every year we have to make sure we do.
Yeah, they come to your fucking parents' house.
They drive by it. They don't come to their house.
For other things, they've been to the house.
I guess.
I haven't hung ornaments on a tree since I was a kid. And I think that's one of those things, because I don't do it anymore, I'm not as connected. Part of that ritual really did cement the season for me.
I fucking hated decorating the tree. Like, I love the tree. I like when it is decorated. But, like, I don't got time for that shit. So I get the tree down, put it up, make sure it's lit. I bring up all the ornaments, and I say to Ashley and James, there you go. Have fun. Good job, guys. It looks pretty.
Oh, no. Mm-mm. I set the tree up. I let Jill do the lights by herself, because that's a one-person job in our house.
Is it because of tempers flaring?
What?
Is that because of tempers flaring?
Yeah, because I always get told I'm in the way. And I'm like, I'm just passing the lights around the tree, chill out, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, she's like that too.
Gotta get the.
I don't need your help, actually.
And then,
Do myself.
Then they get
I'm
pissy
okay.
because they were doing it themselves.
Fine.
And then they're like, "Oh, you didn't want to? Why didn't you come help me? Like, you saw me struggling, but you just told me to go. It doesn't matter."
Yeah, the English language, the word "fine," infinite meanings.
Yeah.
You could have a whole week of school, a whole semester. Fine. What's it mean? Well, for men, it means everything's okay. Everything's good. Women,
Strap in,
boys. We have to go through a whole nother book.
Fucked up, insecure, needy, and emotional.
Or okay. It depends.
Really
No one
depends.
really knows. Honestly, there's a place called Göbekli Tepe in Turkey. They're excavating to try to figure that shit out because, again, no one knows.
Yep.
Before we continue, I have to acknowledge moments like when Mike makes a reference to a movie he didn't want to watch for 10 years.
Which one?
What do you mean?
Which reference did I make?
The Fine reference. Fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional.
Well, I got that from Deadpool.
What?
It's in Deadpool. 2. Deadpool or Deadpool 2?
Deadpool 2.
Yeah.
You know where they got it from, right?
Guessing Italian Job? I did see it that once.
The more you know.
There you go. I thought you did that reference on purpose.
No. Sorry.
Man. Another Christmas without a gift from Mike.
Vinny,
Yes.
go ahead.
What was the question?
Traditions from childhood to now that you
The only
continue.
tradition I can think of that I miss is like just watching the younger kids open gifts and shit. Because like they have magic about it. Where I'm just like, oh cool, a sweatshirt that I picked out and I was there when you bought it. Thanks. Christmas lights, obviously. I remember me and John used to count how many we'd see. I honestly think he cheated in that shit too. I think he fucking added houses.
Surprise.
Yeah.
Holds up.
Oh yeah. I have no proof, but I go on it by MO. And also, my dad, when he would pick us up, he loves wrapping gifts now. Like, he'll ask me if he can wrap my gifts for other people for me. And then pretend like he's going to charge me, but he doesn't. But growing up, he just used to be like, here's a PS2. I feel like wrapping was a waste of time. Here's an N64. I don't need to wrap it right. You're a big boy. Thanks, Dad. Unwrapped gifts from my father. That's my pastime.
No, we don't have any trauma.
No, it's not trauma. Because I hate wrapping gifts now. I almost refuse. But I get bags. That's the wrapping you get from me. I put it in a bag. Megan's indifferent about it. My dad, he'll just be like, oh, just wrap it. Just give me, I'll wrap it. I don't know where he turned to Susie Homemaker, but he loves wrapping it. It's insane. Love him.
Is that it?
That's it for me.
No,
Yeah.
I thought Megan was saying something to you.
No, she's ignoring me on purpose.
Okay. Mr. Pravdo.
So growing up, and even getting, like, when I was getting older, we always had Pigs in a Blanket Christmas Eve. It was a family tradition. When we were younger, Dee and I would stay up and watch Dick Van Dyke on Nick at Night.
You are always so white.
It was always playing before they did 24 Hours of a Christmas Story and all that. We watched Nick at Night, and they'd always be playing Dick Van Dyke for some reason on Christmas Eve.
Like old fashions.
Go and look at Christmas lights. We'd drive past a house and kind of be judges. It's like a house that's meh. We call it YB. Why bother? And then you have your grades. We got Beth in on this.
Wouldn't that be WB?
Well, my dad always said YB. So it just
Dad was a fan of Coraline before the movie came out.
It just stuck. We've been doing the matching pajamas on Christmas morning, and now we go to my sister's for Crazy Christmas.
So
Political arguments?
God, I hope not. But we did get my parents a flag that says the jolliest bunch of assholes this side of the nut house.
Nice.
And shitter's full.
And what?
Shitter's full.
Oh, okay.
You check your shitter?
The shitter is full?
Yeah.
Can you expand on that, though, please?
Christmas vacation. Eddie's outside emptying the septic the tank of his RV. He said, "Merry Christmas." Shitter was full.
I thought that was just an aside in your other conversation after you said you got your parents a flag, and also at this particular moment your shitter is full.
That's kind of why I was like, what?
Did he just say he's never seen it?
Never seen it.
What? You've never seen Christmas Vacation?
Nope. I have special needs, and I actually watch the same 7 movies my entire life.
Seems about right.
Yeah, it's so true. You know what I put on last night?
Kickboxer.
No, Taken. The extended cut.
Jesus.
I just watched it the other day. I skipped through it the other day.
Okay.
It was
Then I
Taken.
put A-Team on.
It was-
I left that on all the way.
Was it Taken too long?
No, it was. Well, no, I fell asleep really fast. I honestly couldn't give an accurate synopsis. It was probably great. I'll watch it tonight when I go to bed.
Okay. For me, it's cinnamon rolls for breakfast on Christmas morning. That's been a tradition since I was little, like pre-Kelly days. But like homemade ones, not from the can, because that's mid. Tradition I started with my sister when we were growing up, and my parents were like, "You should spend the night in your sister's room on the floor," like, because that sounds so much fun. But it's because my sister wouldn't fucking sleep, and they didn't want to have to deal with her. So I was like, "Oh look, the South Park marathon's on Comedy Central. You're what, 6? It's fine." So South Park.
That's a lot.
So South Park on Christmas Eve has been a tradition in our family for a long fucking time now.
That kind of explains her vulgarity as well.
Yeah, no, it's completely that.
So, you told me something the other day that I'm very intrigued on, which has to do with South Park and Christmas.
Oh, that's part of the review, sir.
I'm
another
looking
show.
forward to this.
Also, the thing we started a few years ago, back when Ashley was pregnant, is we started alternating years for Christmas that we, like, travel. And at first, like, I was not thrilled about it. But now that our family's so, like, not together for the holidays, it's kind of nice to spend, like, every other year at our house and not have to, like, rush the morning with the kids and stuff like that. It's kind of chill.
I guarantee it really does feel good to not have to rush around with kids.
Yeah. I remember those days.
Oh.
Those were the days. I'm coming up on the amount of time in my life having a child is almost equivalent to the amount of time I didn't have a child.
Fucking crazy.
I know.
That's cool, man. So you're like Odin.
It's not like within a year or two, but like it's getting there.
Will you have them call you Allfather?
I have them call me the Allfather now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's neat.
And the last one is, and this one's going to probably get a few of you emotional, it started a couple years ago, after everybody has gone to sleep, including Ashley. I will pour a glass of wine and put it on the table, and I sit and have a conversation with my mom.
Yeah, you're right. That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful, Justin. Does she ask about me?
No.
Actually, she starts every time. I don't want to hear shit about Vinny.
Yeah, I already know what he does. Ugh.
Yeah, no, we get it. Get over yourself.
Oh, she did want me to pass on that Die Hard is definitely not a Christmas movie. I don't know.
Well, then I gotta change my my last one.
It was in the directions that wasn't allowed in the last one, sir. All right, what's your top 5 underrated stocking stuffers? Joe Pravdo.
In no particular order,
I'm very particular.
USB flash drives, because they always come in handy.
What?
Yeah, that's underrated.
Who the fuck?
I can imagine you get because they're not expensive anymore.
No,
they're not.
I know.
You
No,
get, like,
I
2 for
understand that.
$20.
No, I fucking get that. But like, I mean,
Some say it's like a condom. It's better to have when they're not needed than need it and not have it.
Singing my songs here.
okay.
Beth got me this multi-tool that was really, really cool. It's a pen, but it's also got
Pineapple?
a screwdriver in the eraser, and it's a ruler. It basically does all this stuff. It is really, really cool. I actually use it all the time.
You only like it because you think you're James Bond when you fucking use it, don't you?
No, I actually use it all the time.
I'm not saying you don't, but don't fucking lie to me, Pravdo.
Oh, it's great. It is my gadget.
She basically got you the Peltzer's bathroom buddy.
My mom got me.
Condoms?
No, that is an underrated one, by the way. One of those socket heads that you could put on any bolt.
Oh, those are fucking great.
Yes, that was absolutely phenomenal.
The as seen on TV one, the Gator one,
yeah,
because
the Gator
there's one
grip.
that's like that looked even better, where it was weird angled sections that looked like it snags even more.
Fucking great.
That thing is just awesome. For me, also guitar picks comes in handy.
Nice.
Oh my god! I literally, it was just on the tip of my tongue.
Should have been written on paper.
I should have.
Porno mags with the fresh out of the bag and not stuck together.
That's what's on the flash drives.
Yeah.
Front loaded with
PDF.
points.
Fully loaded.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Dad, these ones were great.
Thanks for putting them in favorite folders.
From my brother-in-law, PBA card. Always comes. That's a glorious one.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Every year.
Okay, for me, Tic Tacs.
Yeah, orange or mint?
I mean, it doesn't matter, but like orange for sure.
Poppy.
Yeah.
If it's mint, it'll last for like a year.
Yeah.
If they're orange, they won't
The
make
day.
it through the day.
Yeah.
No, won't make it through the hour.
Yeah.
No.
Chapstick.
That's
I
a
do.
good one.
I do enjoy a good
Gosh.
chapstick, and I'm always losing it or my child's always stealing it.
Gosh.
You can take mine. I never use them.
Gosh.
Movie theater sized boxes of candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butterfinger bells.
Ew. Ew.
I fucking
Ew.
love them.
Good.
I fucking love them.
Butterfingers. I've tried to get into Butterfingers my entire life. Bart
See-
Simpson.
These are the perfect gateway to it because it's only bits of it throughout the chocolate. It's not like a solid Butterfinger middle in the center of it.
It just gets stuck on my teeth, and then like my teeth are like it's like faux cement, and it's that.
This one's okay.
Ew.
This one will be all right.
Save it for later.
And the Christmas peppermint nougats, the ones that have the little Christmas tree in the center and has like the red stripe around it. Those things are fucking delicious.
Gotcha.
Why can I picture this?
So good.
I have a question. Should candy be considered an underrated stocking stuffer?
I believe if it's
No.
specific types of candy that are underrated in them of themselves, like the Butterfinger Bells and the Christmas nougats.
But you also did say movie theater sized candies. which was
Specifically
very
those, but like that box, getting a box of it, because it comes in handy when I use my movie gift cards that I get from other people to not have to spend $9 on the same size box of candy.
Well, I have to.
Walgreens candy in like we used to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine, but I would always go through the Christmas stash first and then spend my own money.
Kyle's got a point though. You made rules about underrated, not overrated.
These are
or-
underrated in my
or
opinion.
properly rated. You should underrated. Now, I think your list is kind of hogwash
Not at all.
because candy
Do-
can't be
are-
on there.
Of course, candy most certainly can, because that's pretty much
It's-
the only thing we
it's
ever got in our
properly
stock.
rated as really good.
My family was broke growing up, so we didn't get flash drives. There was no multi-tools. Like, you got mouthwash. That's not underrated.
Yeah.
Chapstick. It's on the list,
Gag call.
right?
They would spend
And
money
then-
on gag call. I got that.
And then fucking candies. That was it. What am I gonna throw? A fucking candy cane on there? No, I don't think it's underrated. I think candy canes are properly rated.
Yeah.
So I'm just
I
going
get
by. I'm going by what was in my stocking growing up. You know what I mean? I can't.
I get it.
I can't.
You also didn't say specifically it had to be from growing up.
Even now, I'm too broke.
Yeah.
I'm too broke to afford presents for my family this year. So, like, stocking stuffers are candy. Candy only, kids.
True.
So go ahead. Who's next, Vin?
I'll go next. Mine are all recent, actually, because Megan's mom is the only person that gets me a stocking. Megan doesn't believe in stockings. She's kind of a Satanist.
It really exists, though. She still believe in them.
No, she thinks they're, and I quote, stupid.
Exact quote?
Exact quote.
Throw something here. Yeah, wait for it too.
I'm getting absolute cold shoulder. Like, she's like Schmeagol in the corner right now. Like, she's pulled away from me like this.
You better be thankful she's only Smeagol and not Gollum.
Well, not yet.
Till he goes to sleep.
Should go for your precious.
Oh, yeah, well, anyway, her mom gets us, like, how do you describe your mom's stockings? She gets us, like, a jar. Everyone gets a jar of
Pleasure.
garlic inside olives, a big thing of peanuts, some Pringles, a candy, a couple knick-knacky items, and what else? Toothpaste, toothbrush. I know this is more than 5, but like, just all this shit. I'm like, why is she getting me this? And every sister says the same thing. That's just what she does. You have to get. Okay.
I mean, olives are great, though.
I was hoping you'd say, because she loves you, but like, all right, this is just what she does.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's one and the same. I'm in the circle of the tree trust with the circle.
Mr. Kyle.
So I actually accidentally deleted my list before, but thankfully I remembered 4 of the 5. So only one of them was a last second replacement.
Condoms.
So I'll say that one first.
Lube.
Couldn't remember my 5th thing, so I just threw batteries on there. Because there have been times when my mom would throw batteries, because if she knew that, like when I was younger, if she knew we got stuff that required batteries, she would just throw batteries for each of us in our stockings. And not like a big-ass pack, but like a 4-pack of double A's or some shit like that, which is always nice. So that was the add-on. Chapstick is something that I also had on my list, Justin, because I just always need it. Like I had to go to the store and buy myself chapstick like this past weekend actually.
Samesies.
So it's nice when I don't have to do that. When I can hold out till Christmas and then just have it for like the rest of the cold months. To go along with that, I've only gotten this I think twice ever, but like a working man's hand cream for like the dry cracks in your hands. Justin, I'm sure you probably needed a lot of that when you were working at Lakewood. But
Actually, fun fact about Justin. I take care of myself, so my hands are never really that dry. I've always had a job in which I use my hands often, a lot of hand washing. So I'm constantly lotioning. They're very soft.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So,
my fair share of
um,
masturbating, too. Whatever.
Cozy socks is a good one. Not only do I get these every year in my stocking from somebody, but also I get them as I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, that my boss makes us like some kind of box of random shit every year.
Yeah.
And the things that come in there consistently are there's always 1 pack of socks, and they're usually really cozy like cabin socks. There's always like candlesticks for some reason. There's always some kind of like canned food item. And there's always some kind of fresh fruit. And his wife always makes us like some little pottery thing. And then everything outside of that is just like random shit.
It was a survival package.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you know what it is, and I bring it up to you every year? It's not a big fucking Christmas bonus.
I get a bonus every year though.
You just give more of a bonus instead of wasting the money on shit.
It's a nice enough thought. At least it's not the Jelly of the Month Club.
At least it's not a pizza party.
Well, we'll see how my mood is come January, because I know I won't be on the show every week, but when I do come on the first show after the new year that I'm on, you guys will tell based on my mood on that show how my bonus was at the end of the year. The last thing is a thing I only ever got once.
Hand job.
And it was a thing, and it was something Jill got me early when we were dating, because I can never keep track of these things. One year she put cufflinks for me in a stocking.
That's pretty solid.
And yeah, because every time we go to a wedding, that's what I'm missing. I need cufflinks every time, and I can never find them.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Miguel.
Okay, I had a really hard time with the underrated part. I tend to get the same stuff in stockings lately because I only get it from like one person. So I switched it up. I don't give a shit if you care. To my favorite stuff.
You're in the clear.
There's one in there that I would like to get.
Did you write candy?
I specifically, out of the movie theater candies, Bunch of Crunch is specifically the most underrated. So I can say that there. That falls under the underrated umbrella. And also, you know what? Toothbrush. I have come to really appreciate the toothbrush because I don't buy them often enough. I get it from there, and I get it from my dentist. The plastic tube full of whatever candy with the curly cane lid thing, if it's not in my stocking, it's a bad year.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Preferably Reese's, Skittles, or Rolos. In there. A lottery ticket. I don't like to gamble because I don't like spending money on gambling, but I'll scratch the shit out of a piece of paper any day of the week. And one I wish I'd gotten more often as a kid, a yo-yo. Yo-yo's kind of like a perfect little stocking gift trick.
Yo-yo?
Mm-hmm. To hit each other with.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Just make sure someone's running and then you whip it at their legs to see if it'll be like a bolo and fucking...
You got problems.
Whatever.
Fall, smack their face, sue you.
They're young. Who are they suing?
The house. They sue the house.
All right. I had given your wife a fair amount of time, Kyle. Time for our top 10 Christmas songs. And yes, I'm aware we've done this before, but I want Jill to finally reveal her, so we're doing it again. Plus, new ones may have taken some spots for you. Joe Pravdo, who doesn't have a list. Let's see you pull this one out of your asshole.
What? Christmas songs?
Yeah, give me 10 now. Your top.
Okay.
Yeah,
Top
you're
10.
asking the wrong person for that.
Top 10, motherfucker, go.
You're
You're
not
rocking
fun.
around the Christmas tree. Jingle Bell Rock.
Which versions, Joe?
Tripping up already.
Oh, the OG. I like the Brenda Lee Rocking Around a Christmas Tree, of course. Jingle Bell Rock, I like the original. Run Run Rudolph, of course. Chuck Berry, gotta love it. Bruce Springsteen's Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
No, who doesn't?
That's a good one. Of course, I gotta throw the Beatles on there. Christmas Time is Here Again.
You don't have to, but understandable.
We have Holly Jolly Christmas, because I like that. Frosty. Fun.
Only 3 more to go.
You can do it, Joe.
Bon Jovi's Please Come Home for Christmas.
Okay. Dos Mas, come on.
Christmas All Over Again, Tom Petty. And And number one is Nat King Cole's Christmas song because it reminds me of my uncle. He used to sing that all the time.
These nuts roasting on an open fire.
So, there's my 10.
Vinny, go.
NSYNC singing Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Feliz Navidad, Rudolph. Run DMC.
Run DMC.
I don't know the name of the song.
Christmas in Hollis.
Christmas in Hollands.
Hollis.
With Henry Carvel.
With Henry Carvel. Whatchamacallit? How would I have 5?
Wait, hold on. Stop for a second. I was on the phone the other day with a friend, and we were talking about the Voltron movie. And he's like, who the fuck's in this? And I was like, well, Henry Carvel's in this. Because of Vinny and this fucking show. And he's like, who? And I was like, oh, fuck.
Thank Michael G for that, because he's just dyslexic and can't talk.
Nope.
And we were talking when The Rock was doing the Black Adam and Henry Carvel was going to be in the movie. He's like, he pulls his dad used to do it. Just Henry Carvel. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Superman. Oh, Henry Cavill. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean.
Now I hear it so often.
Yeah.
But all right,
that's just his name.
Continue your Christmas list.
Fudgy the Whale.
Baby It's Cold Outside. Gotta love that one. What is the So This Is Christmas? Is that John Lennon? So
Happy Christmas War is over.
Yeah. Stand with him. Paul Bill McCartney. His How
Wonderful Christmas Time.
Yeah, Paul Bill. That's a good one. What about 8?
Yeah, that sounds about 8.
Sounds about 8. Jingle Bell Rock.
Okay, it's 9.
9, solid 9er. 10, Beb, what's your favorite? Ooh, Silent Night.
No, it's okay. It's a good one.
You know how I got that? Because she didn't say a fucking word. She left me stranded. Fed me silence. She caught it right away.
Michael.
Okay. Despite how depressing it really is, it wouldn't be Christmas without the Peanuts singing, Christmas time is here.
Yeah.
Full of blood and fear. I Wish It Was Christmas Today by Horatio Sands, Jimmy Fallon, Tracy Morgan, and Chris Kattan. As done every friggin' year for like 5 years in a row.
Yeah.
That's good.
Rudolph by DMX. Best ever. Little Drummer Boy by Bing Crosby and David Bowie. Legitimately, like a beautiful rendition of the song.
Yeah.
Of course, Merry Christmas to You, Nat King Cole. Like, probably my literal favorite. Next to...
Well, that's the Christmas song, right?
That is? I wasn't sure if it was name. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Carol of the Bells, the Peter Griffin version. Carol of the Bells, the Mr. Mackey version. Carol of the Bells, the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version. Carol of the Bells, the Beaker from the Muppets version. And Carol of the Bells, the choir version from Home Alone.
Nice.
Wow.
I really do love Carol of the Bells.
My list is as follows. You Make It Feel Like Christmas, Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton. It is a newer Christmas song. It's fucking great. Don't shake your head. It's fucking great.
Doesn't even like it.
Fairy Tale of New York from the Pogues. Christmas Nights in Blue by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's one of the few vocal Christmas songs they have. It Feels Like Christmas from the Muppets. One More Sleep Till Christmas from the Muppets. Christmas in Dixie, Alabama. Home for the Holidays, Perry Como. We Need a Little Christmas, Johnny Mathis. White Christmas, Bing Crosby. And Old City Bar from Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Beth wanted me to also add Disco Santa. If you haven't heard it, check it out. It's Macho Man and YMCA, but it's Christmas and Santified. It's great.
I thought you meant it was Macho Man Randy Savage.
So did I, and I was like, wait, I haven't heard this. Kyle.
Yeah.
You want mine first or Joe's first?
Yes, yours first.
All right, so 10 to 1. Mine are a little more like old school traditional than Joe's are, but 10 is beginning to look a lot like Christmas by Perry Como. It's the most wonderful time of the year, Andy Williams. Wizards in Winter by Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Adestes Fideles by Nat King Cole. I don't know if you guys know that one, but that's Come All You Faithful, but he does I think the last verse in Latin.
Yeah.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, Judy Garland. The next one I think might be, in my opinion, the most underrated Christmas song, Mistletoe and Holly by Frank Sinatra.
I hear it so fucking often on the radio.
I love it. Believe by Josh Groban.
That's a good one.
And then my top three, which I have to say have probably been my top three for as long as I can remember. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by the Jackson 5. Even as an adult, the Michael Jackson stuff that he says, like while not singing, makes me laugh.
I really did.
Shut up, boy.
And then I know my number one is my number one because it's actually my favorite. I don't know if my number two is really my favorite or it's just a specific memory I have about the song. But White Christmas by Bing Crosby, I specifically remember when we lived with Grandma and Grandpa. Grandpa was driving me back to the house. He picked me up from somewhere, and it was close to Christmas, and he was driving me. And I remember the song came on, and it is one of the few songs I ever remember hearing him sing along with. And I asked him if it was his favorite Christmas song, and he said, I think his words were, "Yeah, it's probably my favorite." So, because I think it's probably only number two for the fact that like I can remember him singing it. And then number one is A Christmas Song by Nat King Cole.
Right.
Who in the same conversation, Grandpa told me was who he thought was the best vocalist of all time because of the way he articulated his words.
See, I knew Grandpa didn't just say, "Yeah, it's my favorite." I knew he went into something else regarding singing, because that's the way Grandpa was. If you started a conversation with him, you were having a conversation with him.
All right, now give us what we came for.
What we came for is Jill's top 10. You may be disappointed because there's some repeats on here, but she did it completely on her own.
I'm not.
10 is Believe by Josh Groban.
Okay.
9 is Silent Night by Carrie Underwood.
No.
8 is White Christmas by Bing Crosby. 7 is It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, but by Amy Grant.
Ooh, that's a good version.
6, There's No Place Like Home for the Holidays by Perry Como. 5 is Grown Up Christmas List by Kelly Clarkson. 4 is Christmas, Baby Please Come Home by Darlene Love. 3 is I'll Be Home for Christmas by Michael Bublé. 2 is Last Christmas by Wham.
Fuck that song.
Number 1, and I think based on this conversation, we can just lock it in as the best Christmas song of all time, is The Christmas Song by Nat King Cole.
Yeah. I'm kind of annoyed at myself. I didn't put No Place Like Home by Leon Redbone. I will sing that version to myself in July. It's so silly. It's because of his voice.
He does the version of Baby It's Cold Outside with
Zoe Deschanel.
Zoe Deschanel. It's really good.
I have to check that out.
All right. We dusted off a classic here to finish off our holiday special. We brought back You Piece of Shit for the holidays. You know the deal. 3 lines of dialogue. Favorite holiday thing. Except it has to be like true holiday, like not Die Hard.
Yeah.
If it happens,
I'll go first.
if it happens to be, there's a fucking order to this. You will wait, sir.
I'm just saying, I'm letting you know if you want to.
No, you're not going first. You go like third.
I don't want to go first. I'll go second.
You go third in order. So shut
I'll
the fuck
go
up.
third.
No, you wait.
I'll go fourth. Oh, I'll go fifth. I'll go sixth. Let Joe go first.
All right, here we go. Mother always taught me never eat singing food. You piece of shit.
Oh my god.
Joe, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I am ashamed of myself.
I expected an
Big
answer.
Crazy Nights.
It is not.
Show me Shrek's Christmas.
Negative.
Muppet Christmas Carol?
It is.
Makes sense. That kind of line fits in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Mr. Pravdo.
I have 33,000 offspring. All in public school, you piece of shit.
Is that also Muppet Christmas Carol?
No.
Is that Santa came down my chimney hole?
You didn't answer.
Maybe.
Phrase.
I don't know. When I used to 35,000 kids, I think of a lot of holiday cream pies.
If you want holiday cream pies,
Head on over to Simple Creations. What is it?
Santa Claus 2.
I was gonna guess that.
Oh, that was my next guess.
I really was gonna guess that.
All right, Vinny, it is your turn now.
Now I have a machine gun. How?
All right, Kyle, your turn.
You piece of shit. You piece of shit.
No, Kyle's turn.
You guys didn't guess.
Nope, doesn't matter because you didn't listen to me. Kyle.
Is it the Christmas Tale of John McClane?
Why, yes, it is. Some may call it Die Hard.
Uneasy Kill.
Nope, not a Christmas movie. Kyle, go.
10 minutes at Elton John's You're as Gay as a Maypole, you piece of shit.
I think we need music right here.
Can you say it again?
10 minutes at Elton John's You're as Gay as a Maypole, you piece of shit.
No way I'm getting this one.
Oh, the one with Jonathan Taylor Thomas and Jessica Biel.
I'll Be Home for Christmas? I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
It is from the end of Love Actually.
No. Nope.
When Bill Nighy's character goes to Elton John's Christmas party, but then leaves the Christmas party because he realizes he wants to spend time with his manager instead.
Michael.
Okay. Don't forget the chocolate pot roast with pistachios. With pistachios. The yogurt, you piece of shit.
That's Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Did not make mine hard this week.
All right. Oh, no. No. I'm glad for Peterson. What are you, crazy? Because he was trained by me? I mean, seriously, are you crazy? I'm so glad the big guy noticed him and not me. So there you go, you piece of shit.
Prep and landing?
Yes, sir.
That's such a good one for this category.
Joe?
All right, so I'm two characters. Is it a horse?
Right.
No. A cow? No. A dog? No. An ass? Well, yes and no. Oh, I know who it is. Fred, it's your Uncle Scrooge. Yes.
Which version is that, though?
That's the, huh?
That's Muppet Christmas Carol, right?
Nope.
No. Is it the Patrick Stewart?
Nope.
Fuck.
It's definitely not Mickey's. It's definitely not Scrooged.
Is it the Jim Carrey one?
Yes, it is.
It's a good pull.
That one was way too Uncanny Valley for me to watch.
Yeah, it's weird. It weirds me out.
Oh, we watch that one every year. It's awesome.
Stronger
In
stomach. than
August.
In August.
Yeah. Vin.
What did one shepherd say to the other shepherd? Let's get the flock out of here, you piece of shit.
Kyle.
What?
Kyle, it's your turn.
You don't know what it is.
Kyle, it's your turn. Go ahead, Kyle.
No one's even going to guess?
Oh, I know. I already know.
Kyle, it's your turn.
What is it?
Kyle.
Lethalist of Lethal Weapons.
Kyle, go ahead.
Deadly.
They're still talking. I'm gonna let them finish talking.
Oh, Kyle's
It's
turn.
fine. It's over.
Kyle's turn.
A lie's a lie. Dressing it in white doesn't help it, you piece of shit.
It's in the rom-com, isn't it?
No. Well, no, not really calm.
Okay. We got the rom part then.
Is it The Holiday?
This is cheating because it's not actually one of my favorite holiday movies, but it is the most want-to-watch holiday movie, and it's been my most wanted-to-watch holiday movie for like 10 years, and I just never watch it.
The Family Stone?
No.
Okay.
But that's getting closer.
I got a whole lot of nothing.
It's older. It is Meet Me in St. Louis.
Oh.
Michael.
Said the night wind to you, piece of shit. Do you hear what I hear?
So you went with the song, huh?
Yeah. Nobody else used the song.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And I like singing.
Yeah. All right, last one for me. All right, you guys, just permit me one sentimental moment here, will you? I have something to say. Christmas. It's not the giving, it's not the getting, it's the loving. There, I said it. Now get out of here, you piece of shit.
Scrooged?
No.
Fred Claus.
No.
Silent Night.
No.
Noel. I know how much you like Noel. I don't watch
Snow
that.
Day.
No, this is from my absolute favorite Christmas special of all time.
Dinosaurs.
No.
Star Wars Christmas special.
No, I almost pulled the line from the Life Day shit, but I did not. Give up.
Yeah.
It's from A Garfield Christmas.
I hate
Joe.
Tuesday.
Joe, your last one.
Just a minute. Now hold on, Mr. Potter. You're right when you say my father was no businessman. I know that. Why he ever started this cheap penny ante building and loan, I'll never know. But neither you nor anyone else can say anything against his character. But because his whole life, why, in the 25 years since he and his brother Uncle Billy started this thing, he never once thought of himself. Isn't that right, Uncle Billy? He's citizens. That's really the line. Doesn't it make them better customers? You said it. What did you say a minute ago? They had to wait and save their money before they even ought to think about a decent home. Wait for what? Until their children grow up and living and dying in this community? Well, it's too much to have them work and pay and live and die in a couple decent rooms and a bath. Anyway, my father didn't think so. People were human beings to him. But you are a warped, frustrated old man. They're cattle. Well, in my book, my father died a much richer man than you'll ever be, you piece of shit.
Okay, I'm going to guess. What would you say? One Piece?
I guess War and Peace.
War and Peace. Is that correct?
No.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Edward Scissorhands.
Just a guy.
What is it?
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh.
Who else got it within the second sentence?
Me.
And just sat there like,
Yeah.
he's gonna do the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, he's going for it.
Okay, my turn.
No, Kyle, go.
I'll go.
No,
What's
it's Kyle.
this?
It's Kyle's turn.
What's this?
No, it's Kyle's turn.
There's color everywhere.
No, Kyle's turn. You're not Kyle.
What's this?
Kyle, go ahead.
There's white things in the air. What is this?
Kyle.
I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up. This isn't fair. What is this?
Kyle, your turn, sir.
You piece of shit.
Kyle, it's your
I'm
turn.
glad I let that finish out.
Kyle, your turn. Go ahead, Kyle.
I had my profile up for a year, and guess how many matches I got? 3. And one of them was my old English teacher. She's 70 now and has a pacemaker. Having sex with her would literally kill her, you piece of shit.
There's no way I'm getting this one.
It's a newer one.
Taken 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
Love
Santa
art.
2. Go hard.
I've only watched it once.
Me too.
Mike, go ahead.
Oh, crinkle's sake, Nick. If I wanted you dead, I would have smothered you in your sleep a century ago, you piece of shit.
That comes from the Nerdities Rudolph special.
Little preview there, folks.
Let me tell you, when she fucking delivers that line, dude, I knew it was coming because, like, we wrote it and we were reading it at the time. But, like, as I was editing it yesterday, and she fucking hits it, almost spit take. For Kringle's sake. And I was like, oh, fuck.
I am absurdly happy with how well that thing is written and how well it turned out.
It's really good. The listeners have something really fun in store for Christmas. All right. That's a fucking weekend.
Alright, as always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/Nerdities. Follow us on Twitter @Nerdities. Email us at nerdities@gmail.com and check out nerdities.com.
Yeah. While you're there, do whatever. I don't fucking care anymore. It's all over. Who gives a shit? Fuck off. Follow that up, Joe.
Like, share, and subscribe to all things on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/nerdities. Enjoy our videos, including the Spoken About Christmas special, our shorts, our movies.
We sell shorts now?
We sell shorts by the seashore. No? Alright.
That's cool. Nerdy shorts right across the ass.
Give us money for Christmas and Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all the holidays and Festivus.
For the rest of us.
Mm-hmm. When's Chinooka start? 24th.
Christmas Eve.
Wow.
It seems like trying to steal thunder, don't you think?
They're trying to steal 2 because it ends on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Jeez. Get your own holiday.
Technically, it came first. Yeah. Technically, New Year's Eve came first. There you go. It's always New Year's.
Technically,
Not since we were using the Christian calendar. Anyway.
You know, China and Japan are 2 different countries, right?
No, I don't give a shit.
Go sit with a deaf kid. You got it all out, Joe? That was all you
Yep.
Okay, good. Depends on Nerdy's crew. Idiotic and point it up, but don't worry, next week's will be far more assaulting.
Fuck you.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.